I'm Tony Poulos and I'm at TM Forum Live in Nice. Today I have with me Brian Witten, who is a Senior Director of IoT Security at Symantec. Symantec's a very well-known name, Brian. Welcome. Great to be here. It's all about security these days. Everyone's talking about it. You were here at TM Forum Live talking about IoT security. Give me a bit of background to that.
So we're helping customers understand how to build security into these systems end to end. Because between connected cars that ease our commute home, medical devices that we bet our lives on, these smart connected products are everywhere, all around us, and we want to make sure security is built into them.
What are the challenges in doing that? Because it's easy to talk about end-to-end security. I suspect providing it is a much more difficult problem.
It is, and it's not as easy as the old desktop data center era where you could buy hardware anywhere and then just bolt on security. These things need security built into them from the beginning, before the products reach the market, before the products reach the customer.
Are you serious? We're going to see IoT devices with the security actually built in?
Yeah, when you pull money out of an automatic teller machine, there's a 2 in 3 chance in certain parts of the world that automatic teller machine is already protected by us.
Wow.
And same thing we're protecting about 10 million cars a year going forward, as well as medical devices, industrial control systems, factories, all kinds of smart connected products.
So the smarts are in the device itself, but are they talking to the cloud to get the information updated regularly?
Yes, absolutely, and you have to protect the devices, the communications, then you have to manage all of these devices over time because security is never done and the adversary is definitely nimble. And then no matter how well you do those first 3 cornerstones, you have to have a security analytics capability to really find and fight the seriously sophisticated adversaries that can walk through a lockdown environment without tripping any alarms.
I suspect that a lot of people developing new devices, particularly wearable devices, haven't really thought this out. How do you get to them to let them know that it's a problem or an issue?
Well, so last year we released for wearables, for instance, a white paper that showed that users wearing wearables could be tracked halfway around the world just because of mistakes in the wireless, how they expose certain privacy things.
Is the privacy part the big issue, or is it the data that's being transmitted? Because data is so valuable, I presume, these days.
A little bit of both, and it really depends on the application. So for instance, in wearables, these things are with us everywhere we go, so privacy is a big issue, but if it suddenly failed to work, it might not physically hurt you much. But if you look at a connected car, the privacy of the engine temperature doesn't really matter compared to, say, spoofing, forging, faking certain information about the engine, like the temperature and gear selection, could cause that engine to shut off, which at highway speeds just wouldn't be good.
It's not a good idea.
That's right.
What is your advice to customers that are looking at security or haven't thought about security? And how about moving forward? Are you looking at extending that security actually from the device back to their cloud, perhaps?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we help protect the device, we help protect the cloud, and we help protect the communications between them. Our advice to customers is to realize that it's not impossible. Security is tractable, it can be done, and if you're struggling with it, seek professional help. We've embedded security into over 1 billion devices so far. We're embedding security into about 1 billion devices per year right now, and we'd be eager to help.
What about communication service providers? Are they playing a role in this at all, or are they simply the conduit?
Well, they really are playing a role in a lot of examples. So we've done national scale smart meter deployments with communications companies. A lot of times these communications companies get brought in because of the communications, but because of their experience as systems integrators, they end up getting used a lot more widely than that.
It sounds like it's a very fast-growing area that you're going to be heavily involved with because this market is only in its infancy. So I suspect you're going to be a very busy man looking forward.
I hope so.
Brian, thanks so much for being with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.